During this video, I'm going to be showing you how to install and set up Periscope on your iPhone. Now, these settings are practically the same way on your Android. This can be downloaded on iPhone through the Apple Store or on your Android through the Google Play Store. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the App Store on my iPhone. And like I said, if you're using Androids, go ahead and open up the Google Play Store. Next, we're going to go to the search function here. And then we're just going to type in Periscope here. I'm going to click on it there, and it should be the first result. It is created by Twitter, and we're just going to go ahead and download that. As you can see, I've already downloaded it before. I'm just going to go ahead and re-download and let that go ahead and download to my phone. And once that's downloaded, we can open it straight from our App Store, or if we jump back to our home screen here, we can see that it is placed on our phone. I'm going to go ahead and click on that and open it up. And when you first open it up, it's going to give you some quick tips here. You can kind of swipe to the left here and read what this is all about. Or at the top right-hand corner, you can go ahead and click on skip. And it's going to bring you to the screen here where you can sign in with your Twitter account, or you can sign in with your phone number. So I'm going to go ahead and click on sign in with Twitter. And that's going to go ahead and log me in because I have my Twitter synced up with my iPhone. And when you first log in, they are going to ask you if you would like to enable the notifications for Periscope. Completely up to you, and you can always adjust this setting later. For now, I'm going to go ahead and click on the X up there. And just like that, we are inside of Periscope, and you're going to see along the bottom we have a few different options. And there's a few things going on the screen here. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about in the next video. We're going to cover all these different settings and options that we have on Periscope to make sure that we are using it to build our business efficiently. Now, before I can get into showing you how to use Periscope to grow your business and drive traffic to your website and your different properties, I need to show you all the different features and how to properly use Periscope in the first place. So when you first open your Periscope app, you're going to be on the home screen that you see here. Now from here, you're going to see all the different people that you are following and if any of them are live. So at the top, you can see that no one that I am following is currently live. And down below that, you will see all the recent broadcasts of the people that you are following. And again, since I just signed up, you can see that no one has recently broadcasted that I am following. But once you start following people, you will see them listed here where you can begin to start watching their Periscope videos that they have created. The next option we have here is this little world. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And from here, we can see all the people that are currently live right now, and they are broadcasting. And the great thing is we can kind of move this map around here and we can see where they are located. So for example, we see this 20 here and this 14, and that means that there are 20 people in that area currently broadcasting. So now there's 19 currently broadcasting. So when you zoom into this, I'm going to take two fingers and kind of zoom in here. And when I do that, we can see it kind of breaks up. Now it's 14 and a 5. When I zoom in further, this 14 is going to break up. And now we have the 13 and the 1. And if I keep going, it will keep breaking up into smaller and smaller numbers until eventually I'm just looking at individual broadcasts. Next, what I can do is I can click on one of these circles. And when I do that, it's going to give me more information about the person that is broadcasting. So it's going to show us their picture, their name, the description of their broadcast, where they are broadcasting from, and how many people are currently watching this broadcast. So let me zoom back out really quick. Let me head over here to the USA so I can open up a broadcast so we can see exactly what it looks like. So I'm going to zoom in over here. I'm going to click on this 3 here, for example. And again, we can see all the people in this area that are currently broadcasting. And we have one here that has 2 viewers in Owensboro, Kentucky. And the description is, look around my place. So I'm going to click on that, have it open up here. It's going to load the video. And we can see that this gentleman here is just kind of walking around showing off his house. So on the bottom left, you're going to see people who are joining, people who are leaving comments. You're going to see that appear on the bottom left. Now on the bottom right, if we touch on the bottom right, I'm going to touch, and you're going to see that heart has shown right there. Now each time you touch, a heart comes out, and that's your way of showing that you love the broadcast. That's giving love. It's almost like you're liking the broadcast. Now the bottom left here where it says say something, we can click on that and we can leave a comment, and this person will be able to see our comment live on their video. Now again, on the bottom left hand side, we can see how many people are currently watching this broadcast. And if we click on those people, it's going to give us more information about the broadcast, again with their title, where they're located, and we can see more information about the user who is broadcasting in the first place, and we can follow them. We can see all the viewers and click on their names as well and go to their profiles. And we can go ahead and close out of this. And if we like this user enough, we can go ahead and follow them and be notified of when they go live. Okay, so let me go ahead and X out of that. That's the main feature of Periscope, where you can broadcast like that and have people watch you, leave comments, leave hearts, things like that. The next option here is the little camera, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And this here is the option to start your own broadcast. Now, in another video, I'm going to show you how to configure all of these settings to make sure that your broadcast is highly optimized for your business. So I'm not going to go too much into it right now. Just know that that camera is the option that you need to click when you are ready to start broadcasting. So I'm going to go ahead and exit off of this for now. And I'm going to click on the next option that we have here, which is the little 3 people that you see. And this here is going to be how you search for people that you would like to follow. So at the very top, you can see that we have Periscope here. And you can click that little button with the plus sign on the right hand side if you would like to follow them. And scrolling through here, we can see right now is sorted by the most loved people. We can see how many hearts they have received. We can see their picture, a little description about this person. And you can kind of browse through here and follow some new people so that you can be notified when they go live. If you would like to search for a certain person that you would like to follow, you can click on the magnifying glass up here at the top left. And this is going to bring you to the screen where you can begin to search for an individual profile that you would like to follow. So if I were to search for CNN, we can see the results here. And we have the official CNN at the top. So I could click on the plus symbol just like that. Again, Periscope is going to ask if I would like to receive notifications. I'm going to click on OK. And now I'm going to be notified every single time that CNN goes live on Periscope. I'm going to head back to the profiles here. And the last option that we have is if we click at the very top right, our little profile button there, that's going to bring us to our individual profile, as you can see here. And that's going to lead me to my next video where I'm going to show you how to optimize your profile for maximum branding. Now, when your main intentions are to grow your business with Periscope, you need to treat it like a business. Now, there aren't many options when it comes to customizing and editing your Periscope profile, but I still wanted to put this in its own video as it's still pretty important to take advantage of the few options that they give you, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to scroll down, and from here I'm going to click on Settings. Now inside of Settings, we have the option at the bottom here where it says Auto Save Broadcast. You want to make sure that you turn this on because that means every time you broadcast, the video is going to be saved to your camera roll. Now if you do not have this turned on, then your video is going to be deleted after 24 hours, okay? That's not good for business. Businesses, we like content, and we like for our content to be around forever, okay? So we don't want to lose our broadcast. We want to save them and then later use them and leverage them as content on our website, which I'm going to cover in another video. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that we are saving our broadcast. I'm going to jump back here. And now at the very top right, I'm going to click on Edit, and that's going to bring us to a screen where we can edit our profile. Now, like I said, there's not much to it. All we can do is upload an image, change our name, and have a description of our profile. That's all there is, but like I said, we need to treat this like a business. Your picture should be your face if you're building a brand for yourself, your personal brand, or it should be your business logo, your business icon, a slogan or something that when someone sees it, they know exactly what it is. Your name, of course, it should be your name if you're building your personal brand. If it's your business, it needs to be your business name. Now, in the description section that we have here, you need to keep this very short and to the point and include a link to your website so people know exactly where to find you. So if I ran a website about video game reviews, I could say the hottest game reviews and then mysite.com. Okay, it's straight. It's direct, it's to the point, and I include a link to where they can find more information about me, about my products, about my services. Once you are finished, just go ahead and click on Done, and that's all there is for setting up your profile, and now you are ready to broadcast and start getting followers, comments, and hearts. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to configure your broadcast settings so that you can get started with growing your business and driving traffic to your website. Okay, so now we are ready to start our very own broadcast and start generating traffic and viewers and followers and awesome things like that. Okay, so now what you are looking at is all I did was I clicked on the broadcast button at the bottom here, the little camera. And when you click on that and you give them permission to use your camera, use your microphone, and access, your information, you are going to be ready to go ahead and broadcast. And what you're looking at right now is my Mac keyboard, because I know that's pretty interesting and that's exactly what you would like to see on my broadcast. Now, at the top of the screen, you can see what are you seeing now. Now, this here is where you are going to enter the title of your broadcast. This is what people are going to see when they click on your little red dot on the map that we did earlier. They're going to see your picture, your name, and this title that you insert right here. So, treating this like a business, you need to enter a headline that is really going to capture the attention of many people and get them to go ahead and click on your broadcast and watch you and hopefully fall in love with you. So if we go back to the video game review website that I was talking about earlier, I could say something like Grand Theft Auto 5 review GTA 5. Now, I'm not sure if that's the newest, hottest game out right now, but just for an example, let's say that game just came out and I know a lot of people are interested in it. That headline right there is going to capture the attention of anyone who matches my demographic and for anyone who is a video game lover. Okay, that's a headline that is perfect for my niche audience. Okay, when someone sees that, they're definitely going to click on my Periscope broadcast. So make sure that you treat your title like it's a blog post headline, an article headline, a YouTube headline, whatever it may be. Okay. Now we have a few more options just above the start broadcast button. We have 4 different options. So starting from the far left here is our location option. So if I go ahead and click on that, now that there is going to turn on my precise location as you've seen right there. And when it's on, you can kind of see it's glowing there. Now precise location is going to be down to the house and the street that I'm on. Okay, it's very, very precise and people can really zoom in and see exactly where I'm at. Now, if privacy and security is a big thing for you, then I recommend you go ahead and turn that off, as your location isn't really that important in the first place. The next option that we have here is a little lock. So if I go ahead and click on that, this here allows you to create a private broadcast. Now, a private broadcast means that you can broadcast to certain people who follow you. So if you don't want to broadcast to the entire world, you can select just a few people and broadcast directly and privately just to them. This is perfect if you are looking to show something to somebody else, a partner, a business partner, a family member, whatever it may be. You can set up a private broadcast just for them. I'm going to click on cancel. And now the next option that we have is a little comment bubble. So I'm going to click on that. And this here allows us to enable it so only the users who follow you are able to leave comments on your live broadcast. If we disable that, that means everyone can leave a comment, whether they follow you or not. I recommend leaving this turned off because you want to invite everyone to communicate with you and to leave comments on your live broadcast. So I'm going to leave mine turned off. And the last option that we have here is the little Twitter symbol. And we can turn this on or off just by clicking on it. And if we turn it on, what this means is that when you go live on your broadcast, Twitter is going to automatically tweet for you on your behalf onto your Twitter account, letting people know that you have went live, and then give them a link to your live broadcast. Okay, I recommend turning this on because there is absolutely no reason that you should truly not want to notify your followers that you are live unless you are doing a private broadcast like we talked about a second ago. So I recommend leaving that on so Twitter can broadcast to all your followers that you are live, and hopefully they will come and watch your live broadcast. Once you have all of these settings configured the way that you like, all you have to do is click on Start Broadcast, and you are on your way to attracting viewers, gathering followers, and turning those followers, hopefully, into customers for your business. So the title of your broadcast is the only thing separating the Periscope users that are scrolling through the featured or the recent streams section of the app from clicking on your broadcast. All they'll see is the title of the broadcast and your name. Because of this, it is vital that your title describes what your broadcast is about and why people should either tune into it or watch your replay. So throughout this video, we are going to talk about the 4 different types of titles that you should be using throughout all of your broadcast. Now, the first type that we have is straight to the point. Now, when it comes to writing your Periscope broadcast title, it is important not to be too vague or too ambiguous with it. The last thing that you want is for your Periscope broadcast title to be confusing to other Periscope users. Therefore, it is important to provide specific information in the title which clearly and concisely summarizes what content will be presented in your Periscope broadcast. The reason why a title which is clear, concise, and to the point is so important is because it will grab the attention and specifically target those Periscope users who have an interest in what content you will be broadcasting. Those users who are interested in the title will generally find more value in your Periscope broadcast than the other people who tend to be a little unsure about what they can expect from your Periscope broadcast. An example of this type of title would be when Engadget started broadcasting and their title was Watch Our Live Unboxing of Microsoft's new Surface 3. Okay, straight to the point, and you know exactly what to expect when you click on their broadcast. The next type of title that we have is exclusive broadcast. Now, when you create a Periscope broadcast that allows your followers to gain an insider's view or backstage pass into some sort of exclusive event or location or meeting, then it has been proven to be one of the most popular and attention-grabbing types of Periscope titles that you can create. But not everyone has the opportunity to offer a Periscope broadcast which provides an exclusive insider's view to something of interest, but you can get creative and put some thought into what you are able to obtain access to. Whether this be a sporting event, a music concert, or you are just traveling around to some exotic destinations, or perhaps you are at some type of business meeting or coaching event, and you know that these are the types of experiences that Periscope users would love to watch. Now, people are always interested in getting an insider's view to something, and by giving someone an exclusive or insider's perspective on something means that you are providing great value to other Periscope users. Therefore, if you can create a really compelling title that grabs the other user's attention by offering them some sort of exclusive inside look into a particular event, meeting, interview, location, or just something unique, then this is a great way to provide significant value to other users and really grow your following. Some examples of people using this exclusive title would be when Ellen DeGeneres does things like starts broadcasting live from her show, or Jimmy Fallon broadcasts live from his show, or if you are part of some type of inner circle group for business like-minded people and you are broadcasting from that group meeting, things like that. Next up, we have a learning experience. Another really popular form of compelling and attention-grabbing titles is to offer to teach your fellow Periscope users something that you have a particular skill or knowledge about. Now, you can invite other Periscope users to come along and learn about a specific topic, news, or information that you are able to teach them about and share your knowledge. So when you are able to offer and teach your fellow Periscope users about a particular topic or issue, then you are immediately creating a broadcast that offers valuable content to your fellow users. You see, the reality is that people enjoy obtaining quality and valuable content for free. And the same goes for Periscope. If you are able to grab people's attention by telling them that you are going to teach them about something that you have an expert knowledge about, then you are bound to grab targeted followers from the people interested in what you have to say. And if you have a special knowledge in a particular area or niche, then you have the ability to teach others about that knowledge in that particular niche and really grow your following and use that following to later grow, your sales on your website, send them to your blog, your social media accounts, things like that. Now, some examples would be tips for periscoping, internet marketing, health and wellness, fitness and weight loss, motivation, blogging, traveling, public speaking. You can really teach anything over Periscope. It doesn't matter what it is. And last but not least, we have the weird, shocking, or unique type of title. Now, it's been proven time and time again that the really odd, weird, and unique types of titles tend to grab a lot of users. And this just isn't for Periscope. We're talking about blog titles, news titles, things like that. Those really catchy, weird titles really grab the attention of a lot of people. Now, the reason why this is the case is simply due to the fact that people's curiosity will always get the better of them. And when they come across a strange or shocking or unusual Periscope title, then they'll be far more likely to click on that broadcast in order to feed their curiosity and find out what is going to happen on the broadcast. An example of a completely weird title that got a lot of viewers was the title read, "I'm at my fridge, 100 viewers, and I'll start dropping eggs." Right? Completely weird. People are tuning in. They want to see this guy just randomly dropping eggs in his kitchen. It was weird, kind of shocking, and definitely unique. Now, you can and you should experiment and get creative with your own unique, weird, or shocking Periscope titles. But just remember that there's no point in presenting a Periscope title that has nothing to do with your broadcast. So, for example, there would be no point in using a title that says, "Watch as a shark eats my leg," and then once they click to watch the broadcast, they watch some stoner sitting on the couch talking about TV. Okay, that has nothing to do with a shark eating your leg, and they are going to leave your broadcast quicker than they clicked on it. Also, in your title, be sure to use emojis, hashtags, and Twitter names. Now, since most people know quite well how to use Twitter, most people would surely know about how to use emojis, hashtags, and the mentions of people's Twitter handle names. You should also know that using all of these is almost synonymous with the use of Twitter, and if you didn't know, Twitter actually owns the Periscope platform. So therefore, using the types of emojis and hashtags and the Twitter handles that you use on Twitter can also have great effects if you use them on Periscope as well.